Hello, welcome to Code and Me. By the way, after a while, I'm here again with a new Salesforce topic, and I think that you all are aware with this word, that is Visual Force pages. And Visual Force pages is very important. You can say important stuff in Salesforce. It provides an HTML website pages view for UI. You can say it's provide client related requirements other than Salesforce related objects or fields and related lists and records and related lists. Other than that, or something that is not or that cannot be occupied by reports or custom reports or dashboard or related objects or records. For that purpose we need Visual Force pages. Visual Force pages also provide some related object related data. It provides a form, you can say an input box, input forms. It provides rendered options. It provides a dynamic data on a single page. It provides you can say one page UI, using an MVC approach, in that the page is closely, or you can say tightly binded with controller or with a database. So we don't need to worry about the connections, or we do not need to worry about how it will connect the database, or how it will come, or how it will get you the records of something. For that purpose we need Visual Force pages. uh, Maybe you are aware of Visual Force. For that purpose we need a Visual Force page. So maybe you are aware of Visual Force page, like this is what is Visual Force page. uh, you can read that Visual Force is the component based user interface framework for the force.com platform. And force.com platform, you know that it is for developer, where we can develop platform, an app or anything like that. It is for only for developer, and using that client can see what he wants, the requirements. This framework include a tag based markup language similar to HTML. So it looks like HTML, it looks like a tag, it looks like a component, but it's not an HTML. It can you be we can use HTML tag inside it. We can use also, you can say we can use also uh, JavaScript, CSS inside it. But the main controller, or the main connections between that, will be using Visual Force component or Visual Force tag. Okay, so here it is, and the statement you can say here. Okay, sorry for that. Apex page standard controller is equal to account. Apex is the namespace, that where we can see that okay, this is the Apex page. And how it will connect, you can see that then it is the client, and he will collect and connect it with this force.com/apex my page. And then that page will call, and this page will call the controller and the database and all that. So it is the connection between that. So client needs to use only that /apex/page name, and this will always called by this. Okay, and how it is working I will tell you in the next slide, or in the next approach. Okay, so how it is, you can say how it works, what is MVC, you can use that. Okay, so we know about account. Account is an object in the Salesforce. This is a standard object where you can see a name field, where you can see a mobile number field if it is personal account. You can see industry, you can see anything. So that is the account. In the account there are some fields like name is text, pick list is industry, industry is pick list, account site is text. So this is the model, this is the database where we will create, we will save the record, or we will extract from there. Okay, so you can see that. And for that purpose, if we need an account, we will create a class, or you can say custom class, and that class will call public account, an account, and anything like that. That will be a controller. And on the page we will use this account.name, and that is view. So we will use this one by one in our next size, so you can see about that. Okay, so first of all let me go to this. So we have known that this is the login Salesforce page. How we will go open it, you can see that this is the, suppose this is my login. Here I will create pages, and in that pages we will see Visualforce pages. This will open. Here there's two things. One is developer console and there is new, so we can create this will create this developer console, and one is the new. You can use new also. This is new, so we can use this, and the new page will be created. So we can use this developer console, or we can use this new window also. Okay, so how we will write it, I will tell you about that. Okay, here it is. Suppose apex page, this is the format, apex page. So now this is the apex page, we can use it. Okay, we have to give a name on it also. We can use this on use, we can use like this, b, it's me, saf, 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 you are watching order in me. Okay, so like that we can use it. Control C or Control X, you can say, Control V. So first of all, when we open this new, this is the default something, default page that you will get. So you just have to this remove it. This is the apex page, you can see that, and I will repeat it. Okay, so we have to give a name. So this is the our first page vf. So this is the, and then we need to, this is available for lightning experience. So you know that there is also a lightning experience in which you can see sorry, so this is the lightning experience. This is the lightning experience. How you can see the lightning is the new interface, new UI for that purpose. And there is also something, so but we need to switch on, you can say, not on lightning, we need to switch on classic. So I will get, so this is the lightning experience. If you want to see that page in the lightning, you have to click on that checkbox. Okay, let me wait, we have to wait some time because it may take some time it may take. Switch to Salesforce classic, and this is, so this was the classic, and we were writing a page. Okay, we were on the page, we were writing a page. In that page we were writing, we have write something, and in that page, that is the pages, this is new button, and that was the, so if you want to see that page on lightning also, so you have to click that. Okay, my first pages. But if you don't click that checkbox, it will not show in lightning. So this is the save button. So b is not ended. Okay, so there is an error. So b is not ended, so we have to end that tag. So every open tag must be closed by close tag. So this is a close and this is close. This is also an error, apex. Okay, like that, and then apex page close, b it's image, b is, you know that it's for bold. So now it's saved. You can see that what I write it using preview. So this is the page. As I have seen that this is the URL of every salesforce.com. So you can see ap4.salesforce.com. You can see also nap.salesforce.com, anything that URL, and slash apex slash my first page, that is the pages. And what I see, it's my self, that is bold. You are watching code on me, that is also in next line. Okay, so that's how it will work. You can see, and you You can also see that if I will use this show header, it's equal to false. Okay, what will happen? Control S. Let's see. Now we will not get any header. Okay, header is, if we want sidebar, Control S. So header will be there, but sidebar will not be there. Okay, so there was a sidebar, you can see here, but now it's not a sidebar. Okay, so that's how it will work. You can use also if you want to use some coding stuff like one, we can use this also. So this will give you value of 1 plus 1 also, maybe. Let me try. Okay, this is just a quick answer. Okay, 1 plus 1 is 2. Now one thing that we want to add, that is used in you can say, go to my setting and switch to this option, that is personal, and in that personal advanced user set detail, click this advanced user detail and then edit, and then after the edit button, okay, that was not okay, edit button, and please check this box, that is here, development mode on. If it is off, it is okay. So this, if this is off, what will it look like? You can see here. Okay. I will tell you how. You can see here. After this page, this will look like this. Okay, this is here, and the page is here, and all that is here. If I will remove it and then save it, how it will look like? Switching a tab. Now you can see down there is nothing. Okay, so we have to take care of that. We will create everything like that. So this will look like this. Now again, if you we have enabled this, so it means if you are watching code on me like that. Okay, so you can see here. Okay, now after that we can use everything like we can use 2 into 2. We can use this global variable, that is user first name. So I can see my name here. Okay, let's see it's working or not. Here after br, you can use this user first name, Control S, okay, user last name. So this is Safi. We can use that also. We can use a new thing, that is today, like this, today. We can do that also. So to print the new date, today plus 1, to print a new next date. Okay, so that's how it will work. But now this is only a page, like looks like an HTML, and this is the expression where we can use a variable, multi-line variable. Suppose this is multi-line variable, and just like that, this is 1 plus 1, it is equal to 2, and this is use an expression. Today is a global variable for system dot today and user dot first name, like that. But we need to use this apex page in that behalf, like suppose this is account, so a standard controller, we will use standard controller, in that we use account. So now everything will be coded by account. So suppose this is a standard controller, this is account, and I'll use apex output field, please value will write account dot name. Okay, then save it. Now what is the issue? Nothing happens. It should happens, but after some time when I click account, and any account that is already in in the object, like saf is there and the id is this. So if I will use this id here, question mark id is equal to this, after that it will show me, yeah, you can see it will show me inside. Okay, so what happens when I use this standard controller? This is account, so it already shown, the Visualforce page can understand that okay, the page we are talking about, the object we are talking about, it is account. So everything we will use here, it will be related to account, or it will show the account record. Then I use output field, then this means I have to show the fields, a standard field, or you have to show the object fields, fields of objects, standard custom objects here, and the value is account.name. So whose account? Because there are thousands of accounts we have, so which account name should be printed? For that purpose we need to use this question mark id, and we will give the id of that account page. Okay, we will give the id of that account page. That's what we need on that. So this is the id and where we have used it. So any id we will go give if different id, it will show different. Okay, let me check. This means this is the new id, the name is, we don't know. Okay, suppose this is the new id and the name is different, pata nahi kaam karega kya. So name is different, so we can use this like that. Okay, we can use every field of every account. We can use also like that. We can use apex input field value is equal to value is equal to, you can say, account dot industry. Okay, so if we will use this, because it is an input field, we have to use apex form. Apex input field must be, because we have already heard in HTML for input field we use form, so like that here we also have form. Okay, so now it will show. Okay, so this is the industry where we can use. Okay, this is the industry. Okay, so like that we can use it. We can also clear the environment here, sorry, apex page block, and the title will be here. In the title account records. What happens? Control S. Okay, you can see account records, and that will use here, not here, in the apex page block. Okay, okay, and then now something like that. Okay, after the page block we can use apex page block section. Columns is equal to 2. Control X. So this is now in the 2 sections. Account name is there and industry is there. So if you want to beautify it using a standard thing, you can use page block and page block section with by the way with 2 columns. Suppose if I will use third one, output field value is equal to like we will use account dot owner. Suppose we will use owner. Okay. Now it will be on third. Account owner is philosophy. So it will be goes because the column was 2. So the 2 one is here. If a column will be 3, then all the 3 will be in the same line. Okay. Yeah. All the 3 are in the same line. Okay. So like that we can use a standard controller. We have seen that it is account. I have provided an ID, and in that, for that ID we can use anything like that. Okay. So we can use input field and output field, because this is a standard controller, so we can use here also one thing, that is, you can say apex page block buttons, and in that button value apex command button action is equal to save. Okay. And I will use this everything in input field, because input field. Okay, input field account industry now. This is input field. Okay, the action is saved. What will happen? Let's see. So, and the value action is this, and value is save also, save. So now what happened? There is 2 save button here and here, like this. Okay, you can see here in this account there is 1 2 3 4 5, all the button are here, and all the button are also there also. So you can see from the top and the bottom, if you want to use the button, you can use this. Okay. So if we will save it, like we will use this account industry banking, and then save it, it will save directly, it will save. You can see that directly the industry will change to banking. Okay. If you have not, if you are not if you can't see, okay, how it is possible, so let's see. Okay, again I will change this to energy, and the name will be different name for testing. So for one line you can see that, oh, for one line you can see that now it will save it, and the name will be the now different name for testing, and the energy is there. So now after the saving, you can see that I can also refresh that, pata nahi kaam karega ki nahi, that will change with different name for testing, and that the industry will be energy. So you can see that we can use this directly from you can say by a single page, by a single button, that is now there's also 2 buttons extra, that is you can use at as a edit button or save a new button, and then you can say a cancel button. So we can use a cancel button also, apex command button. The single button will tell you cancel, and that will go to next page. Okay, that is save, and now it is here. If I will use cancel, it will go back, okay, to that account, because where we have used it. Okay, so like that, this is the edit button. If we will create it, the edit page will create. So for that purpose, we also want one button. For that button we can use a edit page. This button can also use for edit page, and now this is, but we want a custom, because it is not a custom page, we want a custom Visual Force page. So for what we need a button. And how we will create a button, I will tell you. Go for view fields, and here you can see there is a button in account, because we are talking about account. So there is a button. We will create a new button because we need a button, and also we will name custom edit button, okay. And we use, because it will I will use this existing window without sidebar. Yeah, with sidebar it doesn't matter, so without sidebar suppose. And we need a Visual Force page because we have created all that, and the new Visual Force page is my first page, I guess, because that was the, I was thinking about that. Let's see, I think that was my new backslash, yeah, this was my first page. So I will choose my first page and then save it. One thing that I need to do, that is page button, because not, okay, sorry, because and that mix I have to use it. Detail page, not link, not button. How it will, you can say that we can use this edit layout, and here you can see, because it is a detail page button, it is a detail page link. How you can distinguish that is will work or that will not work, I will see you what is the, sorry again the battery. So here it is nothing, there is nothing, no button, no link is there. So for that purpose we need, suppose first of all that is the detail page button, and then save it. At the same time there is a still we cannot see any button here. So where the button goes, because we have created the button, you just have to use edit layout page, go to page layout, and how you can go to page layout, there's a, you can see here that is edit layout. In that layout there is a button, because we have created the new button, but the Salesforce doesn't know about that, the record page doesn't know about that. So we have to edit the layout again, and there is you can say there is a button, and the button we have created, that is custom edit button. So you can use that here, you can use that here, no, you can use that here, okay. Account detail button, save it. Now we can see that button will be seen here, that is button custom edit. If I will create it, it will go to that exact page. You can see this was the page, now this is the page, okay. But because this page has no ID, there no question mark and ID is there, so this is the blank, account name is blank, account owner is blank, industry is blank. But this page is calling through a button, so you can see the name is there, the industry is there, and the owner is there. How you can see that, because when I use a button, this ID is passed in that Visual Force page, okay. So you can do that, that is the standard account button, and you can use custom edit button, and that will call you a standard page. That's how it works. So let's get back to last thing in the I will tell you more about standard controller and standard object again in that new video, next video. But let's get about MVC approach. Here you can see this is the input page, you can see this is the input page, you can see about that apex input field we have used, value that we have used. So that account dot name, how it will come from that, there is a standard controller that we use account. So that standard controller is account, that is controller, and that will call an database, that is a model, where we can see the name fields and industry field and all that, and all that. And last the things is that the view, you can see that this is the view page, and that's how it will work. So here, that was all from my side for the Visual Force page, first page. Thank you for watching. Please visit, like and subscribe our channel. Please comment us if you have any query, or if you want to give any feedback, regarding that. We will always we urge to do learning in a different way. So I take some times from you, but I think this is necessary. If you have any issue, let us know. Thank you for watching. This is Saf from Code and Me.